Hello, beautiful yogis. Ashley here, and welcome to day 60 of the 75 Hard Yoga Challenge. Wow, 60 days ago, you rolled out your mat and you made a commitment to this challenge, and you are still here. And that is pretty amazing, if you ask me. Now, today isn't about pushing harder, it is about recognizing the power of showing up. In yoga philosophy, there's a concept called abhyasa. This means steady practice, not a perfect practice, not an advanced practice full of arm balances and handstands, but a steady practice, the kind that continues whether you feel motivated or not. This is the kind of practice that keeps showing up long before those results even become visible. So today, let's celebrate consistency. We will be focusing a lot on balancing postures to really practice being steady in both body and mind, even when we're challenged. And remember, just keep trusting the process and enjoying the journey. All right, go ahead and grab your mat and let's get into it. Before we get started, let's ground down into our practice and really find our breath. So find a nice comfortable seat. You could be in hero pose or seated, and really whatever's comfortable for you. But wherever you are, let the palms rest down onto the knees or thighs. Close the eyes, tuck the tail, belly button in towards the spine, lifting it up in towards the rib cage without arching the back. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Chin is gently tucked here. Just a little, and let's just find the breath. Starting with the Ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Creating your audible breath, allow the breath to scrape the back of the throat, even on your inhale. Let's take a couple more breaths, just like that. Allowing the breath to bring us into the present moment. Grounding us and rooting us into our practice. Let's take one more Ujjayi breath. And then now on your next inhale, lift those arms above the head. And exhale, hands come together, heart center. We set the intention for the practice today. So what has brought you to your mat, and what are you hoping to cultivate or achieve in this very short time that we have together? And once you've set your intention for your practice, go ahead and send the energy down, grounding it into the earth. Send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation. On your exhale, hands heart center, and gently open up your eyes. Wonderful job. Let's go ahead and get started. Finding your tabletop position. Let's just start with a quick couple cat-cows here. So wrist underneath those shoulders, knees underneath those hips. Let's just push the floor away, rounding through that upper back. Inhale, peel that heart through. Feel the stretch right where the rib cage starts to split. And exhale. How far can you push your pelvis forward? Inhale. How far can you peel your chest through your hands? Exhale, under. Inhale, neutral spine. Go ahead and tuck that tail. We're going to lean into the left side, pick up that right leg. Now here you're going to notice that you want to create a little bit of a bowl in the back. So that's where we tuck that tail just a little bit under, not so much that the foot falls, but just enough to feel the activation and no tension in that lower back. We're going to hold that up. We're going to pulse it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold it at the top. Exhale, flex the foot and send it out to the side. Just hold it, let it hover over the floor. Drop it down with control. Settle the hips back just a little bit. Inner thigh stretch here. Inhale, we rise it on up. Point the toes on that right side. On the exhale, reaching for those toes. So hand down the shin. Gaze up to the palm. Reach through the fingertips. Inhale, and then on your exhale, take the left hand down, stacking shoulders, lean forward, let that leg pop up on the right side. Hold it. Inhale and exhale, bend that knee, reach back, see if you can grab the ankle, Send the pelvis forward as the knee goes back, heart opens, gaze towards the ceiling. Really pressing out of that left hand, try not to slouch into the shoulder. Inhale, and then on your exhale, without slingshotting it, with total control, come back, let that foot hover. We're warming up the outer hips for our balance work today. Go ahead and drop that foot down, reach for those toes, that shin on the right side. Inhale, and then on the exhale, one more time, we stack, we lean. We let that right leg hover. Inhale, and then exhale, see if you can catch the ankle, open up. Inhale, release it, let it hover, stack the shoulders. Bring that right hand behind the ear, bend that right knee. See if you can tap that knee to elbow and then open it up, extend that right arm over. Exhale and tap and extend. Last time, reach for that straight leg, rise it up. Inhale and exhale, we take it on down. Swing that right leg right on around, gaze over that left shoulder, settle in. Feel that hip already starting to warm up a little bit on that stable leg, that left side. Go ahead and pick up the right leg, bend the knee and set it down. We're gonna go ahead and switch those sides. Picking up that left leg nice and high, tuck the tail gently, hips square. And then we're gonna pulse it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Flex that foot, send it out to the side, let it hover, and slowly with control set it down. Settle the hips back, stretching into the inner thighs. So here we're really using the outer edge of that foot, and we're stretching out the ankle and the shin. Wonderful job. And then inhale, we point the toe, rise it on up. Exhale, reaching for that left shin, reaching the right fingertips towards the corner of the ceiling. Inhale, and on your exhale, we take the right hand down, stack the shoulders, lean forward, let that leg lift, hold it. Inhale, and then exhale, bend the knee, grab the ankle, pelvis forward, knee back, heart open, gaze to the ceiling. If your balance is challenged, then just look down. Without slingshotting it, release that ankle from the hand, coming back to that straight leg on the left side, reaching those fingertips nice and long towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, right hand plants, pop that left leg up. Feel that outer hip really working to stabilize that left leg. On the exhale, reach back, grab the ankle, pelvis forward, knee back. Feel the quad and hip flexor on that left side start to open. Inhale, release it without slingshotting it and reach towards that straight leg. Inhale and exhale, come back down. Let that leg pop up. Bring that hand behind the ear, bend that left knee, inhale, and then exhale. See if we can knee and elbow tap, and then open it up, extend arm and leg out opposite directions. One more crunch, exhale, inhale, exhale, reach for that straight leg on the left side. Inhale and exhale, take it right on down. Pick up that left leg, swing it on over, look over that right shoulder. Inhale, pick it up, and exhale, drop it down. Walk those hands slightly forward. Let's take a quick puppy pose, forehead drops, maybe chin or chest and chin. Inhale and exhale, slither it through. Find your Sphinx pose. Inhale and maybe lift to seal. Exhale, take it right on down. Curl those toes, hands to the outside of the chest, roll the shoulders back. Push up, push back. Inhale, roll it right on up, finding your very first downward dog. Feel those calves and hamstrings start to open. Keep pushing the floor away with that middle finger and thumb. Remember, the heels do not have to be down. The heels can remain up.
So just working towards pushing through that middle finger and thumb, lifting out of the shoulders and wrist, and just creating that A-frame with the body. All right, inhale, gaze between those hands. We slowly start to walk those feet forward. Inhale, take that flat back, roll the shoulders back, chin gently tucked. And exhale, we fold. So look forward, slide bend in the knees, round it through the shoulders, roll it to the top. We're going to take one easy sun salutation. Lift those arms. And exhale, let that energy take you all the way back down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. Right foot steps, left foot follows. Drop those knees. Lean forward, elbows straight back. Drop the chest and chin down. Slither it right on through for little baby cobra rise. Exhale, take it down. Curl the toes, push it up, push it back. Inhale, rise it up. 1. Now you're always welcome to take your rest in downward dog or child's pose, whichever you feel is a rest pose for you if you need one. Let's take one more breath here. And then inhale, gaze between those hands, walk those feet forward. Roll the shoulders back, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Slide bend in the knees, round through the shoulders, roll it to the top. Take your time, rising. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Samastitihi, roll the shoulders back. Wonderful job. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. Left or right foot steps back. Spiral the back heel. Rise it up, warrior 2. Inhale and exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior 2. Windmill it back down. Kick it back. Maybe drop your knees for this one and just a modified chaturanga lower. Little baby cobra. Exhale, take it down. Curl the toes, push it up, push it back. Child's pose, 1 breath. And exhale, downward dog, 3 breaths. Press the middle finger and thumb. See if you can really spread those shoulder blades. Almost like you're trying to wrap those armpits under. 1 more breath. And exhale, gaze between the hands. Slowly start to walk those feet forward. Inhale, take a flat back. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Slide bend in the knees, round through the shoulders, roll it to the top. Rise it all the way up. And exhale, samastitihi. Wonderful job. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we take it down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. This time, left foot steps back, spiral the back heel, open it up. Warrior 2. Hold your warrior 2, reverse it. Inhale and exhale, warrior 2. Windmill it back down. Step the foot back. Drop those knees, lower down, chaturanga. Little baby cobra. Exhale, take it down. Curl the toes, push up, push back, hold child's pose for 1 breath. And then downward dog for 3. Pop it up. 1. 2. And 3. Gaze between those hands, walk it forward. Inhale, take your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. This time, bend those knees. We're going to come into Utkatasana chair. Fingertips graze the floor as we rise. Hold it up, gaze to the palms. Inhale and exhale, stand. Little mini back bend. Inhale, hands in heart center. Exhale, samastitihi, equal standing. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, bring the hands to the heart center. On your exhale, step your right foot way back. Find your crescent lunge. Open it up. So hips are square. We settle in. Inhale and exhale, warrior two, reverse. Warrior two, come back up into crescent. Inhale and exhale, step it forward, stay in chair, tuck the tail. Inhale, and we lift the chest, reach those fingertips towards the ceiling. On the exhale, stand and rise, little mini back bend. And hands heart center. Step the left foot back, find your crescent lunge, open. Inhale, open right into warrior two, right into your reverse, right into warrior two, right into crescent. Inhale and exhale, step it forward, find your chair. Hands stay in heart center, see if you can get a little low. Inhale and exhale, start to plant those hands straight and those legs take a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. This time, go ahead and bend those knees, plant the hands, step, walk, or jump back to plank. Lower it down, chaturanga, stick with the modified, or take your full chaturanga from the toes. Rise it up dog, or little baby cobra. Down dog. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Gaze between those hands. We're going to step, walk, or jump back to our chair pose. Fingertips graze the floor, rise it up, tuck the tail slightly. Make sure you can see your toes, and then gaze to your palms. Inhale, and on your exhale, rise, little mini back bend. Hands heart center. Samasthiti. Equal standing, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, hands to heart center. We take that right foot, step it back. Find your warrior one. So really spiral the back heel down. Keep the hips square as we open. Lift, interlace those fingers, leaving thumb and pointer out as you reach it towards the ceiling. Decompressing the spine. And then exhale, we open it up into that warrior two. Settle in. Reverse it. Inhale and then exhale, just take it right on down, step it back. Chaturanga, take your version, up dog or baby cobra, into downward dog or child's pose. Let's go right into the other side. Gaze between those hands, come up onto the tippy toes, step, walk, or jump. Find your chair. Inhale and exhale, we rise. Little mini back bend, inhale and exhale, Samasthiti. Roll the shoulders back. Catch your breath. Hands in heart center. Left foot steps back. Spiral the back heel down. Square the hips. Find your warrior one. Open up and rise. Interlace those fingers. Reaching thumb and pointer out. Reaching towards the ceiling. Decompress the spine. Notice what that does for your hip flexor and for that quad and for that back heel. Notice what it does for your torso and your vertebrae. All right, inhale and exhale. We open it up into that warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Inhale and exhale. Take it on down, step it back. Chaturanga, lower. Up dog. Down dog. Wonderful job. We hold for 5. Hopefully we're nice and warm. Heart rate's up a little bit. Stay connected to the breath. Even as the heart rate increases, let the breath calm the body, calm the mind. And 5. Inhale, gaze between those hands. Step, walk, or jump. We're going to find that chair yet again. Rise it on up. Find that Utkatasana chair. Gaze down. Make sure you see those toes. Gentle tuck of the tail as we lift up. Feel those back muscles working. Inhale and exhale. Open it up, little mini back bend. And Samasthiti. Wonderful job. Roll the shoulders back. All right, moving into our balancing sequence. Let's go into chair. So hinging at the hips. Grazing those fingers, find your chair pose. Inhale and exhale, open it up. Hands heart center. Take your right foot, step it way back, open it up, crescent lunge, hold. Inhale and on your exhale, open it up, warrior two. Reverse that warrior. Extended side angle, left elbow drops, reach the right arm up and over, gaze to that right palm. Inhale and exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two into crescent lunge. From crescent lunge, we're gonna move right into warrior three. Reach those hands down the body. Inhale, we're gonna come up into that tree pose. Try not to really dip all that weight onto that standing hip. Pushing that knee out on the right side. Inhale, we come back into warrior three. From warrior three, we transition into half moon. So left hand plants, lengthen through the arm here, stack the shoulder, stack the hip. Feels like you're trying to pull your hip open, stack. And then inhale, we transition into standing figure four. Come right on out, settle in. Maybe rest that forearm onto your figure four. Inhale, we come out the way we came, warrior three. Right into pendulum, rise it to the top. Exhale, settle it in. Samasthiti, roll the shoulders back. Let's take a little quick vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, we step, walk, or jump. Chaturanga lower. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Re-rest for 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And then inhale, gaze between those hands. We step, walk, or jump to that chair. Utkatasana, chair, rise. Inhale, and on your exhale, little mini back bend. And hands, heart center, Samasthiti, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, bring the hands, heart center, right or left foot steps back. Rise it up, find your crescent lunge. Interlace those fingers, lift out. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Inhale and exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale, warrior two, right into crescent. From crescent, right into warrior three. Inhale, from warrior three, we rise it into tree pose. Now, if you need to, you can always reach down and adjust. So grabbing the foot, try to get that heel close to the groin. And remember, we're trying to push that knee open. And we're lifting out of the spine, reaching through the crown of the head. We hold tree pose. Breathe, stay connected to the breath. Drissy's over the nose tip. Wonderful job. Coming on out of the tree pose, right into that warrior three yet again. Warrior three transitions into half moon. So right hand plants, left arm stack. If you lose it, you lose it. It happens. Open up. Open up the hips. Stack everything on top of each other. And then maybe if those fingers come up, let them come up. And then inhale, we transition right into that standing figure four chair. Ooh, I know that's tough. I know it's burning. This is a bit of a challenge. But remember, breathe through it. And what doesn't challenge us doesn't change us. All right, coming out the way you came. Warrior three. Into pendulum. Whoop. And exhale, empty out. Samasthiti, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, bend the knees, plant the hands, step, walk, or jump. Lower down, find your chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. So remember, we're not trying to find perfection in our practice. It's okay if it wobbles. It's okay if we fall out. It's how we handle the challenge. It's how we handle the wobble and we handle our imperfections. Life is full of them. not about being perfect. It's about how we handle it, how we show up for it. Can you smile even when you're falling all over the place? Can you still keep your energy light? Can you still remain unchanged in your emotion and in your mind, even when your body doesn't do what you want it to do? That is the practice, not perfecting the pose. Wonderful job. Inhale, we come through. Let's find that plank here. Push the floor away. All right, now here you can either come down on your forearm or stay onto the hand. We're going to take a side plank. So if you're staying up just like me, we're just going to spiral those heels down and then lifting that left arm, finding side plank with the hand down. Now you can either stay here or take that side plank tree, lift the hips, like you're trying to reach the hips and knee towards the ceiling. Stay here if you want a little additional challenge. Just pick up that leg for star. Inhale, go ahead and come back down into your plank. Exhale, settle in. Inhale and exhale, switch those sides. Lift the hips. Maybe move into tree. Now remember, you can always drop that bottom leg down if you need a little kickstand for a modified version. And then maybe you pop up that leg. Star. Drop it down. Come back through plank. Lean forward, lower down, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Wonderful job. Gaze between those hands. We're going to step, walk, or jump to a cross-legged seat. Find your boat pose. Rise it up. Now remember, boat, you can have your knees bent. Hands can be behind the knees. They can really be anywhere, or the legs can be straight, hands to your side, even behind you. Inhale and exhale. Low boat. Inhale, high boat, hold. Bend the knees, bring them into the chest. Take the toes together, hands come into the center. See if you can grab a hold of your big toes with the peace fingers. Either stay here or work on trying to open up into a wide-legged boat. Sit up tall. Hold. Inhale, maybe you bring those feet together, staying a hold of the big toes. Point the toes towards the ceiling. Stay up tall. Now you can always release the toes here and go back to a low boat. Hold. Look up towards the ceiling as you point the toes, shoulders in the sockets. And then exhale, release it, high boat. Cross the ankles and send it back. Lower down, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Release it. Inhale, gaze between those hands. Step, walk, or jump back to your chair. Inhale and exhale, we straighten. Inhale, flat back. This time, tee those arms. Draw the shoulder blades together as we rise. Inhale and exhale. Samasthiti, roll the shoulders back. All right, go ahead and take that right ankle, cross it over that left foot. Inhale, hands at the hips, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, we fold. You can keep your hands to your hips or release them towards the floor and fold all the way, feeling that back leg stretch. Inhale, take a flat back, tee the arms, rise it on up, and then right on into the other side. And exhale, let the breath take you back down. We're going to move into our next balance sequence. Inhale, take your flat back. Exhale, tee out the arms, rise it up, unbind the feet as we come back to Samasthiti. Open up, roll the shoulders back. Wonderful job. Inhale, bring the hands into prayer. We take that right foot, step it way back, find your crescent lunge. From crescent, we open it right into our warrior two. Inhale and exhale, reverse that warrior, really reach through those fingers. All right, now we're going to transition into that half moon. So warrior two, reach it forward right into half moon here. Inhale, and then now maybe we bend that knee, grabbing that ankle, open it up. Without slingshotting it, release that foot. Inhale, and then exhale, come into standing splits. Walk those hands back. Inhale, we rise. Bend to the knee, see if you can catch the ankle, and then maybe come up into your dancer pose from here. Hard transition. Release, dancer, come right into warrior three. And from warrior three, step it back into your crescent lunge. Inhale and exhale, warrior two, reverse it. Right into Trikonasana, straighten that left leg. Come down. Inhale and exhale, reverse. Inhale and exhale, warrior two, right into crescent. We take it down, vinyasa. Step it back, lower down, up dog, down dog. We're almost done. Gaze between those hands, step, walk, or jump. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take your flat back, tee the arms, rise it to the top. And Samasthiti, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, hands in prayer. We take that crescent lunge on the left side. So step the left foot back, rise it up. Inhale and exhale, open it up, warrior two. Gaze over that middle finger on the right side. Reverse the palm, reverse the warrior. Inhale and exhale, warrior two, right into that half moon, open it up. Stack. Maybe you grab that ankle and send the hip back. Preparing the body for dancer. Without slingshotting it, let it go, coming into your standing splits. Chunk it down if you have to. It doesn't have to be fluent. Doesn't have to flow. Inhale, go ahead and take that halfway lift. Bend that knee, grab the ankle. See if you can transition into your dancer pose. Inhale and exhale, release it. Warrior three. Come back into your crescent pose. Warrior two. Reverse it. Trikonasana, straighten that right leg. Go down. Maybe you grab a hold of that toe. Here, we don't want to kick that hip out. We want to spiral it forward. Stack the shoulders, stack the hip. Reverse the Trikonasana, take it back. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Right into crescent. And take it down, vinyasa. Kick it back. Lower down. Up dog. Down dog. Wonderful job today. Press through the middle finger and thumb. Be proud of yourself for whatever you did, whatever it looks like. All right, let's move into pigeon. Go ahead and pick up that right leg nice and high. Inhale and then exhale. We send that right foot to the left as we drop the hip down. Now, make sure that that knee goes past the shoulder girdle. So further beyond your shoulder width. Hip is square. And we come on down. Heart open. Stretch out those hips. We worked them really hard today with all those standing balance poses. Those are really challenging for the body, really challenging for the mind. A lot of emotions might come up. A lot of frustration, I noticed, tends to bubble up for a lot of people because balancing is tough. But it gives us an opportunity to breathe through the toughness, breathe through the challenge. Just because it's tough and just because it is not perfect and steady does not mean that the work is not being done. It does not mean that you are failing. It just means that you are on the path. You are in the journey. Enjoy it. There is no destination. You can have goals, sure, have goals, please do. But don't let the success of the goal dictate your value or your worth. All right, on your exhale, we're going to come on up. Shifting the hips over to the right side, swing that left leg on around. We're going to take a seated twist here. So let that heel walk up the midway towards the thigh, or midway on the thigh. Just hug that knee and sit up tall. Feel what that's doing for the piriformis. Oh, hi, Gizmo. Hi. This is our newest addition, Gizmo. He's such a good boy. Hi, Winnie. Inhale, and on your exhale, reach back behind you. Look over that left shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Take that counter twist. Sit up tall. Inhale, and then on the exhale, we're going to swing that top leg on around. Watch out, buddy. On around. Three-legged dog. Come up. Inhale and exhale. Take it down. Inhale, pick up that left leg nice and high. We're going to take that pigeon on the opposite side. So settling on in, maybe sending that knee a little bit wider. Sit up tall. And exhale, lower down when it feels right. Letting your body settle. Now you'll notice when we're here in pigeon that the hip really doesn't like to let go. And that's why we hold the pigeon pose for a little longer, because it allows us a little bit more time to let the body familiarize itself to the shape and find trust and safety in the pose. So the more you focus on the breath and letting go, the deeper you'll find the pose or the accessibility of the pose. You'll feel the body soften and settle. Maybe even pay attention to the tension as it leaves the body in real time. Inhale, and then on your exhale, we come on up, shifting the hips to the left. We're going to swing that back leg on around, taking our seated twist. Kind of wiggling into it. Make sure that the knee is pulling in towards the body. We hug it in, sit up tall. Inhale, and then exhale, reach back behind you, seated twist. You can deepen on your exhale, maybe catch a bind if it feels good. Inhale, and then on your exhale, take that counter twist. And then inhale, swing that top leg on around, coming back into your three-legged dog. Send it back. And then step it down. All right, let's make our way to a seat. So step, walk, or jump to that cross-legged seat and straighten those legs. Taking Paschimottanasana. So toes point towards the shins. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reach for those toes as we fold. 5 on the exhale. Roll it right on up and make your way onto your back. You can take your time, maybe rolling through with control, getting a little bit of core engagement on the way down. Why not? Go ahead and draw those knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Inhale and then exhale, drop those feet. Let's take the right ankle over that left knee, push it away. We're gonna stretch the piriformis yet again. Since we did, again, we worked it really hard. So we're gonna hit it from a couple angles here and hopefully relieve some of that tension that we created in that space. And then exhale, pull the knee in as we drop the foot down. Go ahead and cross that leg all the way over. Taking our twist, goalpost or tee those arms, pick up the hips, shift them to the right. Those knees then drop to the left. Gaze over that right shoulder. Feel what's stretching. Where do you feel it the most? Bring yourself in full awareness of your space, of your internal experience. And then squeeze it back to center. Pick up those hips, drawing that right knee into the chest. Take your left leg long. And then maybe draw some circles with that knee here. And then take a half happy baby, grabbing the big toe with those peace fingers. Let the left hand rest down the thigh, push down. And then exhale, come back, release the toe, draw that knee into the chest one more time. Inhale and then exhale, draw both knees into the chest, drop those feet down, let the left ankle cross over the right knee, push. Last side here, and then we're Shavasana bound, we're almost there. Draw those knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Or the knee into the chest, the right knee into the chest. We're still in that figure four stretch here. We're stretching out that piriformis, so that hip space. Draw it in, rock side to side. Perfect. And then on your exhale, go ahead and release that down. Cross that leg all the way over. Goalpost or tee those arms. Pick up the hips. We're going to shift them to the left side. Let the knees then drop to the right. Gaze over that left shoulder. Feel all the tension begin to wring out the body. The weight of the world is slowly starting to roll off your shoulders. Feeling a sense of release and relief begin to enter its way into your field. All that hard work integrating into your body. And then inhale, we squeeze it back to center. Come up. Come back into square. Draw that left knee into the chest. Take your right leg nice and long. Hip flexor stretch on the left side. And then maybe we draw some circles with the knees. Breathe. Switch directions. And then inhale, pull that knee back into the chest. On the exhale, reach down on the inside of the leg for that big toe with the peace fingers. Let the right hand rest down the right thigh. Half happy baby, push, open it up. Notice where you feel the stretch the most. And if this is too intense, you can always just kind of release the toe and just pull the knee down. Or you can take a full happy baby. It doesn't have to be the half. Open up those hips. Inhale, come back into center. Exhale, draw that left knee into your chest one more time. And then draw both knees into the chest last time. Rock side to side. And since you're giving yourself a hug, just tell yourself something nice. Practice that self-love. We're normalizing self-love over here. For selfless reasons. The more full our cup is, and the more abundance and overflow we get to share with the people we care most about and the people around us and the people we meet. Inhale, go ahead and drop those feet down. Reach those arms above the head. Let's take that good morning stretch. Point the toes. Extend. Inhale and then exhale. Take the hands down to your side. Let the palms face up. If you have a lot of tension in your back, just walk those heels in. Tuck that tail deeply under, flattening out the back where you can't even get a piece of paper underneath there. And then on your exhale, we straighten the right leg. And we straighten the left leg. And then gently, slowly melt into Shavasana. Now, if you'd like a longer Shavasana, you're more than welcome to press pause. Otherwise, begin to follow me, wiggling those fingers and toes. Bringing some larger movements into the body as we roll the wrists and ankles. Bending the knees and bending the elbows. Whenever you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side, just resting your head on your arm like a pillow. Settling into your new shape. Feel the new energy in your body and mind and in your space surrounding you. And then whenever you're ready, extend the top leg using the top arm to press yourself to a nice, comfortable seated position. Try to keep your eyes closed so you do not disturb that peace you work so hard to create. And once you've made your way to your seat, go ahead and place your hands onto your knees, palms face up for the mudra of receiving. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Spine is long, reaching out of the pelvic bowl. Take a deep breath in and a big sigh out to really help us regulate that nervous system. Let's take another deep breath in and a big sigh out. Notice the space around you. Notice the sensations of your body, the thoughts entering and exiting your mind. And from this place of awareness, go ahead and take a deep breath in, lift those arms above the head. Exhale, hands heart center, setting the intentions for the rest of your day. So what are you carrying with you beyond your practice? How can you continue to practice yoga well beyond your mat? And once you've set your intention, go ahead and send the energy down, grounding it to the earth. Send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation as those palms touch, hands heart center. Last and final time, until next time, sealing the space with our mantra. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be peaceful, may I be filled with love. May all beings throughout time and space be happy, be healthy, be peaceful, be filled with love. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. All right. Awesome. Awesome job today. Day 60 is proof that transformation, it doesn't just happen in one single practice. It happens in that decision to return to the practice again and again. Remember, the pose changes, the body changes, the mind changes. But the real practice is learning to stay committed to yourself. And not because you're chasing some sort of perfection, but because you're becoming someone who keeps showing up and who does the work. As always, it is such an honor and a pleasure guiding you along this beautiful journey. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you enjoyed the practice. And if you have been enjoying the practice and enjoying the challenge thus far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and that way you never miss a new class. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Same mat, new challenge. Namaste.